Next message. So I know some people were like, here's the thing. How am I gonna explain it, God? There's some people who say like they get visions and dreams. Like you'll pray to God and say, God, I need questions. I need answers about this specific situation. I'm confused. Let me give you an example. You're confused about this person. Like, are they lying to you? Are they cheating on you? Or, God, I'm confused. I don't trust this woman who I think is my friend. Is she legit? Is she not? Or, God, I don't trust this business deal. Is it legit? Is it not? Here's the thing. God knows when to reveal certain things to you. God knows how to expose things. But the way how it's like God's our parent. It's like the way he exposes things, he does it in a very gentle way. You know what I mean? He'll only do it in a really tough love type of way if we're being hard-headed and he's told us plenty of times about something we choose not to listen. He'll expose it in a hardcore way, right? But God also knows not to expose certain things to you around certain times in your life. For example, so you have to know the difference between the enemy and between God, okay? Let's just say you're praying because you're in a relationship. You want to know if this person can be trusted. You feel like they're lying to you, cheating on you, and you've had bad experiences in the past, and you had this dream. This dream showed you that this person was cheating, right? And around the time you've had this dream, you're thinking that it's God that sent you this dream. You're thinking it's God that answered your prayer, and you wake up now depressed, anxiety, stressed out. This is the same week that, let's just say this is the same week that, you have to go and do your blood pressure test. Or this is the same week that you have a big presentation at work that's life-changing. But because now you found this information out, you're stressed out, you have anxiety, you're sad, etc. Let me tell you something. Because God will expose things to us, even if it is harsh. But God's all about timing. God's very orchestrated. God will not tell you something or reveal something to you or answer a prayer about a question that he knows is going to hurt you if he knows tomorrow you have a big presentation for work. That's life-changing. You get where I'm coming from? If he knows that it's a big day this week, if he wants you to focus. Do you see what I'm saying? He will expose things to you, but God knows when to do that stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's why sometimes you'll pray to God and be like, God, I'm asking you a question about this, but I don't know if I should believe this person, or I don't know if I could trust this person, or are they lying to me? And then you don't get an answer. Because God's not going to answer your question about that, you know what I mean, around the same time you just so happen to have this important presentation, around the same time you have health complications. Like God is orchestrated. He knows, okay, if I'm going to answer my child, or I'm going to reveal something to my child of what's going on in his or her life, I'm going to make sure I do it at a time where they can accept it, where I know it won't affect them that much, right? Or I know it's not going to jeopardize anything else in their life that I'm planning, right? So he'll reveal things to you at the right time. That's why sometimes you guys don't find out things through your visions and dreams from God until like a year later. So like in the moment, you may have prayed about it, you didn't get your answer, and then a year later, you find out this person did lie to you. But you found this out a year later, because in the moment, God couldn't reveal it to you in the moment. Because in that moment, it could have really tore you apart. In that moment, you may have wanted to, commit, you know what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying? God knows all that. The devil, on the other hand, the devil don't care. The devil wants things to be exposed to you the day before your big presentation at work. The devil wants things to be exposed to you around the same time you're having a mental crisis or midlife crisis, or around the same time, you're having anxiety attacks. That's why you notice that when you go through spiritual warfares, you notice your dreams are a lot more crazier. Your dreams are a lot more intense. You notice that how come every time you have go through spiritual warfare, it's around the same time you have dreams about things that hurt you in the past. You have dreams about, you know, can I trust this person? And then you have a dream around the same thing of your warfare. You have a dream about this person betraying you, right? Because the devil wants to make things 10 times harder for you. The devil wants you to be a lot more anxious, a lot more depressed, a lot more sad. See, if that's the truth, and God is trying to expose something to you, he's going to make sure he does it at a different time. A time where he knows it's good. Yeah, it may be stressful for you to find this truth out, but it's not going to be as stressful. It's not going to affect you to where you want to hurt yourself or anything like that. God works differently. That's why I say sometimes, you know, you got to be careful with some of the dreams you guys get, because it's not always God. It's not always God. If you pray about something and then it just so happens around the time you ask God for revelation about the situation, that same time frame in your life you're going through a lot of stress, God's not going to reveal that to you around the same time you're going through a lot of stress. You see what I'm saying? It's just common sense, right? But the devil will, right? So just know the difference between God is revealing something to you and the devil's revealing something to you. The devil wants you to be stressed out. God doesn't want you to be stressed out, okay? So when he does have to expose something, like I said, he won't do it in that moment of stress. He'll wait until you calm down, and then he'll reveal stuff to you, okay? And if you don't get any type of revelation about it, it may not even be true, you know? It may not even be true. You know what I mean? But I love you guys. I'm on to the next video. Bye.